everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're all having a great day. I hope February was a great month of reading, whether you got one book in or 50. Don't think you could get 50 in 28 days. Anyways, but whatever you read, that's great. At least you got something in. Even if you didn't, even if you just read a little bit and didn't complete a book, that's fine too. At least you're doing something. You might not realize, as you can see, the setup's a little different right now. The reason being is I just had surgery about a little over a week ago. I'm doing fine. I'm slowly recovering from the surgery. It's all looking good, according to my surgeon's eye on Wednesday. It was all looking good. And I'm starting to feel more myself. I'm recovering each day. I'm getting a little antsier each and every day to get outside, enjoy this nice weather I'm having right now, do my regular routine. That would be great, but no, it's not in the cards right now. So with that being said, as a result of this recovery, I have had a lot of time to do some reading, and so I have finished quite a number of books since my surgery. The first book is The Housemaid is Watching by Freida McFadden. You may have seen this, came out last year, and you still kind of see it everywhere. It's the third and final book in the Housemaid trilogy. She does have a novella. I can't remember the title. It has something to the housemaid's wedding, I think, or I think that's what it's called. In this book, Millie and Enzo have gotten married, and they have 2 kids already. A daughter and a son. I believe the daughter's name is Anna, and I think the son's name is Nikki. That's his nickname, at least. Anyways, very different from the first 2 books. This one takes place about 13, 14 years down the road. In the very near future, but I cannot say, because it's really hard to tell where the author puts this in terms of timeline. In any case, I will read from the back, and we'll go from there. I used to clean other people's houses. Now I have one of my own. The charming kitchen, the quiet cul-de-sac, the huge yard where my kids can play. My husband and I work so hard for this life. When our new neighbor invites us to dinner, a maid opens the door. Looking at her white apron and neat hair is like looking in the mirror. I know exactly what it's like to be in her shoes. But her cold stare gives me chills. That's not the only strange thing here. I'm sure I see a shadowy figure watching us. My husband leaves the house late at night, and one woman's words chill me to the bone. Be careful of your neighbors. I thought I'd left my darkest secrets behind. But could this quiet street be the most dangerous place of all? I gave this book a 4 out of 5. I really liked the story. It was relatively easy to follow, and very quick paced. It didn't really slow me down at all. The last one was just creepy for some reason. I think the time of day I was reading it. And I really, just liked how fast the pace of the book was. Really well done. Reason I picked it up was because, it was the 3rd book in the series, and I'm kind of a completist, especially if it's a series that I kind of like. Reason for a 4 is I may have given it a 4.5, I think, I just kind of felt some of it, there was a little too many loose ends, I think, in the end. And it kind of felt a little too predictable. It was well told. It was what I expected from her. I haven't read any, I mean, other than the Housemaid books, I have not read anything else by her. I enjoyed it. I mean, it is what it is. It was. So there's nothing you can really say about it. It was for me, it was an easy read. And it was something I could easily get through in a short amount of time. I took about 2 days to read this book. I think I know it was less than 2 days because I started it the day of my surgery. And already then, when I was in pre-op, I think I even got I may have even gotten to within the first 100 pages, easily, no problem. I think I was ready about a third of the way through by the time I walked into surgery. Yes, I walked in. I don't know. Yeah, they do that. Yes, they do. There's a whole procedure behind pre-op now. If you haven't had pre-op, it's really fascinating. No, you're not rolled into surgery like on the shows. That's just because they're already in hospital and something's gone wrong, I guess. Anyways, long story short, I thought it was decent. I wasn't particularly wowed. I think the first book I was just absolutely wowed by the book. I really liked it. And I was enthralled by it, and I could see why people liked it. This life story felt like some people have felt ho-hum, even though I gave it a 4 out of 5. I think because I knew what to kind of expect, and yeah, I think most of the 4 out of 5 is because it was a fairly quick read, and it was an easy read to dispatch with. Not that it was a bad story, it was a very good story, but it just didn't, I think if it had been, I think if she had tweaked it a little bit and had maybe not set it so far into the future, I think it would have been a better story, so to speak. But other than that, I think it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. It was, like some people have said online, it's very formulaic. I don't know about her other books, how good they are. I think what really disappointed me was it wasn't as creepy as the first book. I think that's what sold me on the first book. That's why I really liked it, because it really scared the shit out of me. Sorry for my language there, but it really did scare the shit out of me. Even though I was reading on a beach, and I was just absolutely enthralled with the book. Anyways, really, I mean, it was really well done. It's a very good series if you need something easy and light to read. It's great for summer. I wouldn't, or even on anywhere beach, or you've got little time to read and you need just something quick to read to get in your day, I would recommend it. I wouldn't bother paying the probably almost $20 Canadian price tag for the book. I honestly wouldn't. I just get it from your library, or I borrow it from somebody who has a copy. Not to say that she's a bad author. It's just, I think she could write a little better, but she's in a thriller for a reason, and I didn't find it as thrillery as, say, the first one or the second one. It didn't give me the heebie-jeebies as those may have done. Anyways, it was a very good book, excellent end to the series, and before I go, a reminder to like and subscribe, and to mention it to your friends and family, and to coworkers, and to people who you may think like this channel. And I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.